Top 10 Best Festivals in 2021. 2020 really is a strange year, and especially for festival lovers, this has been a really hard season. Almost every festival in the whole world is cancelled due to COVID-19. Of course, the world health is way more important than partying, but thinking of all the great parties we had to miss doesn't make it any easier. We don't know yet if it's even possible to go to festivals again next year, but we already found a couple of awesome festivals which already announced new dates in 2021. You definitely want to check out our top 3, so make sure you watch till the end. But before that, push the subscribe button on the bottom right and hit the bell for updates. Number 10. Time Warp. Since the start 25 years ago, Time Warp grown into one of the biggest techno parties in Europe. Every year in March, the biggest names in the scene are giving it their best in the German city of Mannheim. This festival is known for its 20 hours of non-stop pounding beats and awesome tunes. Number 9. Balaton Sound. For this festival, you've got to travel to a little town called Zamardi in Hungary, but we promise you, it's definitely worth the trip. The Balaton Sound Festival attracts more than 150,000 people every year, and there's a good reason for that. The organization mentions to come up with an impressive lineup year after year, with great names like Kygo, Axwell, and Ingrosso, Zed, and the #1 DJ of the world, Martin Garrix. But that's not even the main reason what makes this festival one of the best. What about the impressive location? Alongside the entire festival terrain lays the Lake Balaton, where you can swim, chill, and work on your tan while the biggest DJs of the world providing the best background music you can imagine. Number 8. Ostend Beach Festival. This 3-day festival is the perfect match between a good beach party and a perfect summer festival. Over the weekend, about 18,000 people will show their moves on the beach of Ostend. This festival has been such a success, the organization even wanted to expand to other countries too in 2020. But COVID-19 also ruined those plans. But nevertheless, for 2021, they've already planned 3 full days in July, and with 2 outdoor stages and 1 indoor stage, you can expect a mixed lineup with a lot of different artists, which will bring the entire north coast of Belgium to life. Number 7. Coachella. Coachella is the most famous festival of North America, which takes place every April on the iconic location of the Empire Polo Club in Indio, California. When everything goes according to plan, Coachella will be back in April 2021. There are no artists confirmed to perform at the festival yet, but nevertheless, you can take your chances and just buy tickets anyway. With big stars in every category, you'll enjoy yourself without any doubt. Coachella has got an impressive history, with big names in the EDM scene, like Tiesto, Paul van Dyk, Daft Punk, Fed Legrand, Calvin Harris, Avicii, and last year DJ Snake, Diplo, Zed made this list even longer. We definitely can't wait to see what they have in mind for their big comeback in 2021. Number 6. Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival. Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival is a little bit of a strange festival. Their lineup is one of the biggest melting pot of styles you'll ever see, and that's exactly what makes this festival legendary. When you take a look at the previous lineups, you'll find mainstream names like Eminem and the Lumineers, but also a lot of unknown artists with a music style which is probably less popular. When you love to be inspired and surprised by all kinds of music, Bonnaroo is the festival you've got to go to. Number 5. Airbeat One. Another full weekend festival made it on our list. Airbeat One takes over the Neustadt Glue Airport every year for 4 days in a row. Over 50,000 party people come to this German city to enjoy the different styles like EDM, house, hardstyle, and even techno. Every style has got its own unique stage and are known for their impressive visual show and amazing designs. Number 4. BBF. Barcelona Beach Festival is one of the biggest EDM festivals in Spain and takes place in the north of the city on Plata del Forum every year. Although there are lots of beers, beautiful people, and the weather is hot, this is not your regular beach party. The BBF has big, professional stages, and also their lineup is pretty impressive too. When you love the sun and don't have plans for 2021 yet, make sure to put this one on the calendar, because besides the fact that this festival is awesome, Barcelona should be on your bucket anyway. Number 3. Creamfields. Every year, during the bank holiday weekend in August, the award-winning Creamfields Festival brings over 300 acts spread on 30 different stages to 70,000 outrageous people. The flagship festival takes place in Daresbury in the UK, somewhere between Liverpool and Manchester, and grew from a 1-day event to a 4-day festival with a camping site included. Back in 1998, the founders of Creamfields wanted to organize a festival which would give a podium to DJs instead of bands. and since then they conquered the world. In the following years, they brought Creamfields to every single continent, and nowadays the festival is represented in 24 countries. Number 2. Ultra Worldwide. Ultra Worldwide is one of the biggest dance organizations of the world. With different editions all over the world, it gets the feet of the ground of thousands and thousands of people every year. Lucky for us, they've already announced that the festivals in Miami and Croatia will be on the agenda for 2021. The lineup for next year will be revealed later this year, but we know Ultra attracts a lot of big names, and considering the lineup of last year's, with big stars like the Swedish House Mafia, David Guetta, DJ Snake, and many more great DJs, it will be alright. Number 1. Tomorrowland. You were probably waiting for Tomorrowland to hit the list, and it's obvious why this is our absolute number 1. Tomorrowland is the biggest dance festival in the world, and every summer it draws more than 180,000 party people, with over 195 nationalities to Boom in Belgium. It started as a small festival, but now it's the playground of the biggest and most famous DJs of the world, which job it is to entertain all those people over 2 full weekends. The big stages and amazing light shows have taken DJ sets of the Chainsmokers, Carl Cox, Armin van Buuren, Martin Garrix, and of course, the Belgian Dimitri Vegas, and Like Mike to even a higher level. As a DJ, it's one of the highest goals to perform at this stage. When you performed your gig on one of the stages of Tomorrowland, you know you're on the right way, and when you performed on the main stage, you know you're among the best DJs of the world. So when you're a real EDM fan, this festival probably holds a high spot on your bucket list. But guess what? You can add the winter edition to the list too. Yes, it's true. Tomorrowland Winter is a real thing. The winter edition of Tomorrowland is held in a little French town called Alpe d'Huez. This town is already a hotspot for cyclists and winter sports enthusiasts. But since last year, it also became a hotspot for dance fans who love to party in the snow. Of course, the organization of Tomorrowland made sure they had some big names on their first edition, like Afrojack, Kungs, and Armin van Buuren, so their 2021 lineup will be filled with big names too. As a bonus, we've made a little top 3 unplanned festivals which would probably get a 2021 edition when the world is allowed to party again. Number 3. EDC. Electric Daisy Carnival, EDC Las Vegas, is one of the biggest EDM parties in the world. It's already 10 years since the festival moved to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where they stepped up their game and made sure the visitors get a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The biggest names in house, techno, hip-hop, and hardstyle are showing their skills on awesome stages, while fireworks are giving their music an extra dimension. Number 2. Untold. Untold Festival is a massive and diverse festival in Romania, where 300,000 come together to enjoy the different styles. 3 years in a row, Untold won the award for Best Major Festival on the European Festival Awards, which is pretty awesome considering the first edition was only in 2015. Number 1. Mysteryland. Every year, this awesome festival is held next to a lake in the capital of the Netherlands, Amsterdam. The Netherlands is one of the biggest EDM countries in the world. A lot of famous DJs are born there, and because of them, a big part of the EDM history is created there. Big names like Tiesto, Armin van Buuren, and Paul van Dyk have built up the scene and helped younger guys like Hardwell, Afrojack, and Martin Garrix. So, it's not a big surprise they claim to have the best electronic festival in the world, and we have to admit they're pretty good in it. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we want to thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button for updates.